everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Evelyn. I live in Berlin with my family, and I speak here on this channel about schooling, working and living as an expat family here in Germany. So today we're going to be talking about the 3 top ways that one can use to move to Germany in 2025. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So welcome back, and remember to click the like button. I always forget to say this, but I have to now always remember to say this. Please also share to people that you think might need this. Okay, the first way and I'm going to start from the top. The first way that I feel that that is still very valid to move to Germany will be through getting a job as an expat from where you're coming from. Yes, we all know Germany is short on high-skilled workers, and Germany is constantly looking for more high-skilled workers. And when we speak about high-skilled workers, we're speaking about people in tech, people in the health sector, in construction, in transportation, in different areas of the society, and we're looking for more people like you. And so getting a job from your country would make the move to Germany more seamless. And yeah, one way that I know that is still valid is coming through getting a job in the tech sector. So if you have skills in the tech industry, looking for a job with a German employer that is willing to relocate you would go a long way, right? And I'm glad that even as of recent, people are still moving from countries, for instance, from Nigeria, from India. I heard recently about the collaboration that Germany is having with the Indian government to make moving a bit more seamless for them. You know, another industry that is really booming right now is the healthcare industry. Of course, I think that is all around the world. Healthcare providers are really needed in different countries of the world, and Germany is no exception. So for instance, if you're a nurse, you're a midwife, and you live outside Germany, all you have to do is like improve on your German skills and then start searching for a job on the internet, and you have a high percentage of getting a job on the internet and moving down to Germany. Okay, also there are other industries, for instance, that have low barrier to entry where the language is concerned. For instance, especially in states like international states like maybe Berlin and stuff like that, states like that, you would most likely find English speaking jobs. However, make sure that as you're moving in, you have it at the back of your mind that when you get here, you're going to be learning the language. This is very important for your integration, as I always say on this channel. Okay, now the second part that I'll be talking about is getting the Chancenkarte. The Chancenkarte was launched last year in Germany, which is to help people to move down to Germany, and it's a point-based system such that, for instance, if you have vocational training experience, you have some points. If you have English language proficiency, you have few points more. If you have German proficiency for at least A1 or A2, you have a few points more. And then when everything is collated together, then it's then graded, and you're advised to, for instance, proceed with your application. Okay, with this visa, you're able to come into Germany for 12 months to look for a job. However, I would always advise, always make sure that you have something to exchange for money. You have vocational training, like you have experience in your field, because once you come here for 12 months, and 12 months rolls by really fast before you get your apartment, before you settle your insurances and do all the paperwork and all that, because we're really full of paperwork here. Before you know it, a few weeks has passed, and you just hit the ground running, you know, because you don't want the 12 months to elapse before you get a job here, so that you can quickly move your job seekers visa to a work permit visa or whatever the case may be. Okay, also so for some countries of the world, for instance for Nigeria, they are saying that it's taking like about a year to get the visa. I would say that you use that time to focus on other things, focus on like improving your skills so that you're because you're coming to a competitive place, so that you're more you have an advantage and edge. Just look for more and more on how to buttress your CV and your skills and all that. Also, don't forget to learn the language, because Germany is a German speaking country, and even if you come here and start off with speaking English, to be able to grow in whatever field you are, you need to learn the language. So instead of just waiting for them to call on you, if you are really keen on coming to Germany, you could use that time frame between applying and then waiting for you to come and collect your visa. You could use that time, invest that time in learning the language. There are lot of resources on the internet. For instance, I've spoken to some people and they're like, they don't have the time to go to school, okay, for a language because they work back home. Yes, I understand that, but I feel that YouTube is a very good resource where you can learn the language with, even if it's with just speaking. Basically, we commute, we go from one place to the other, so those 10 minutes, those 20 minutes, those 30 minutes, you can use it to invest in learning the language, okay? And what I'm sharing here, it's what I wish someone had told me when I came here to this place. So lastly is applying for higher education. For instance, coming to study for your bachelor's or for your master's. Most especially, education here is, I don't want to say free because it is not free, but it's really cheap compared to other Western countries of the world. For instance, the UK, the US, and all that. For instance, you find universities that are paying between 200 to 300 to 400 euros, even though that is beginning to change. So now is the time for you to grab that degree in Germany if that's what you've always looked out for. So I'm not talking about the states or the states that are beginning to charge more tuition free, but right now majority of the schools here in Germany are still charging no tuition free, and you only get to pay for administrative fees and then maybe student board fees, and also for your transport, which is really discounted, because with your student ID you can travel all over the state. Yeah, you heard me right. So all you have to do is, I'll put the link on the screen here. You go to this website www.dad.de, and then you apply for the school of choice. You consider all the courses that you've done from your bachelor's, especially if you're applying for master's, and then once you have your admission, you can then go ahead to add that to your documents to apply for your visa at your country's embassy. Bear in mind that this year you need a blocked account. It has always been, you need a blocked account, which would be the one that will suffice for your living expenses. The government doesn't want you to come here and then be stranded, not able to take care of yourself or your insurance or to feed. And so there's always a blocked account where you put money into, and for this year it's been increased to about 12,000 euros. So when you put 12,000 euros in the blocked account, when you get here, every month about 1,000 euros will be deposited into your German account, where you can withdraw and you can get money for feeding, for insurance, for different things, and that would suffice maybe till you get a part-time job as a student, which is 20 hours a week. I remember when I just came here, the fees to put in block account was about 8,000. So over a period of 7 years plus, inflation has happened and it's almost double. Like it's now, there's now been a 50% increase based on inflation. And so yeah, those are the 3 top ways that one can come to Germany in 2025. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. There are a lot of things to talk about this stuff. We could talk about the pros and cons of living in Germany, what people are considering, if people are willing to stay. For instance, some people will wait to get the naturalization and then move out. How the cost of living, which we consider to be really low years back, how it actually is right now, how the house crisis is going. There are a lot of things to talk about that we're going to talk about on this channel this year. So stay tuned. Let me know in the comment section. I always look forward to your comments, so please drop comments here and there so that we can continue the conversation in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in my next one.